What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to tell you why the Osmo Pocket is the best webcam you can get in 2025, as well as I'm going to get into a bunch of reasons why I love it, some reasons why I don't like it so much. But yeah, this is my 1 month review of the Osmo Pocket, but mainly why this is the best webcam for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, let's just hop straight in. Why I love this bad boy right here. First thing, it's pocket design. It is so freaking easy to use, to store in my pocket. I have the Amaze ear case right here that I just pop on this, and literally I just carry it just like this. I did not get the creator combo, and I do not regret that one bit. So yeah, next one. I love this screen. This screen is super bright and super easy to see outside. I love the fact that, I can face it towards me. And yeah, just the easy on off. It's wonderful. It's everything you can ask for a screen. And it's definitely a hell of an upgrade. I come from the Osmo Pocket 1 that I had in 2020, which gave you like this little cube 1 inch by 1 inch screen. This is definitely like a worthy upgrade from that if you have the Osmo Pocket 1. Uh, Next being the battery life. I did not get the creator combo, so I didn't get the battery extension kit. All I got was the little extension that it came with. And again, something that I don't regret. Honestly, this lasted me what? We went the other day to SeaWorld with the kids, and I use this to basically capture moments here and there of my son playing with the fish and things like that. And it lasted me the whole day. I think I got home and it was like maybe 40% battery left. Got a whole bunch of small little clips. Again, just open it, flip it, get the video. I loved it for that reason. But another reason why I love this thing is because it does have fast charging. And I winded up picking up this little Anchor fast charge module here. It has 5,000 milliamps, which compared to the extension, which only has like, I think 900 and something milliamps, like this can charge the Pocket, I think like 2.5 times essentially. And it fast charges it, which is super crazy. Plug this into it, 30 minutes from point A to point B. By the time you get to point B, it's back to 100%. So yeah, I'll link both this and other accessories below as soon as I'm done with the live stream. But yeah, next one, the fact that it works with wireless mics so easily. I'll show you really quickly how easy it actually is. So I have the DJI mic minis here, and I have the Osmo Pocket. So I just flip the Osmo open, turn it on, and then I'll just open this, and I think I have one of these paired to the receiver and one's paired to the thing. And once I take out the Bluetooth one, I should get a little signal, and it tells me that the battery is working. And now you see the audio waves coming from this bad boy. So hopefully this isn't interfering with the Rode that I have on my chest, but yeah, this works like wirelessly without the receiver. The receiver unit is in the box itself. And again, like this works with both the DJI Mic 2 and the Mic Minis, which I have here in my hand. And then as soon as I plop it back in, it auto disconnects and we are good. Also, I think it does have an auto on and off feature. I like the Mic 2s, the Mic Minis, just because the receivers themselves, they last 11 hours. So literally, I could just be walking around with it on me all day. And as soon as I pop this on, it sends a signal, it turns on the Mic Mini, and I'm good to go. So yeah, what else? The one wire webcam. So I'm going to show you really quickly. I have a USB-C wire here plugged into my computer off screen. It's literally right over in this general area, and it's just running to the side of my computer. And the minute I turn on the Osmo Pocket, I don't know why it resorts to vertical. I gotta change that setting. But it's been wide. And then I just plug this bad boy right in here. And then it should say webcam or file transfer. And then it just goes to the webcam. So yeah. And now we're webcammed up. It's that easy. Assuming, you'll have to accept it on your Mac first. But yeah, it's just a one wire, it works and it goes. There's no capture cards, there's no drivers that I have to install. It just works as a webcam, that easy. So yeah, let's get into this next one right here. The image quality, yeah, why not just show you the image quality? So I'm gonna take this one out because I have a USB-C running to the module right here in front of me. So I'm just gonna plop this bad boy down here, let it see webcam, preparing webcam, and now I can switch over to the Osmo Pocket. So this is what you're seeing right now out of the Osmo Pocket. Oh, are we seeing it out of the Osmo Pocket? I don't think we are. Did we switch it over? Interesting. Boom. Now, this is what you're seeing is out of the Osmo Pocket. Slight little mishap there. But yeah, so this is the A7C here. Again, that's full frame. So it's kind of like, not really, it's like apples and oranges comparison right here. But yeah, this is the equivalent of what you would see from using the Osmo Pocket. I think it's pretty crispy. I mean, you tell me. I'm using both these webcams as a I'm using both these webcams through USB-C. So usually when I rock my A7C, I do a capture card just so I can get the full 4K. But the Osmo does, I mean, not the Osmo, the A7C doesn't support 4K through the USB-C. The newer Sony cameras do, just through single USB-C. But also, just a tip point, I'm going to side by side this. So yeah, what you're seeing is the Osmo Pocket on the right, the A7C on the left. And a tip is the Osmo Pocket says that it maxes out at 1080 for the webcam, but that's not true. If your software, like I'm using Ecamm Live, allows for 4K streaming, it will get 4K out of the Osmo Pocket. Sorry, I just ate. So yeah, just so all of you there know, the Osmo Pocket 3 can do a 4K webcam. So yeah, I will get back to here. What else? Product showcase mode. So what I was showing you on my Sony that it has the ability to do, the Osmo Pocket also has the same thing to do. Oh, apparently I'm touching on the mic and making noises. So yeah, the Osmo Pocket has the same ability to do product showcase. Yeah, you can see that right there as it can zoom into features. What else? Face tracking. This is probably the main reason why I got the Osmo Pocket and I use it as a webcam, is for this feature solely. So we'll go back to the Osmo here and I will double tap on my face here, and now I'm being tracked and I'm being centered out in the camera at all times. I love this for moments where I am doing things exactly like what you see here. This switched back to the A7C, but if I double click this here, wait a minute, and switch this to my Osmo, now this keeps me in center at the whole time. So this is why I love using the Osmo Pocket for webcam, because it allows me to recrop into my camera and I don't have to worry about where my placement is, because it's going to follow me throughout frame and keep me centered. Whereas when I was doing this with the A7C, if I go too far left, it doesn't follow me. You get me? It's on me to kind of hold my mark right here and know that this is where I'm at. So yeah, next is PZT control. So this is going to be a power move and flex right now on you guys. So let's go to the Osmo Pocket, and it has these cool things here. I'm going to take off face track and I come down to about me here. So I have the Osmo head view, but being it is a PZT camera, Ecamm allows me to control preset motions for it. So I could go down to my keyboard and show you things that I do on my keyboard. Or I have my Eero next to me and I can press the Eero and that should have went to preset 3. Why didn't that go to preset 3? Let's see. Come back here. Where are my scenes? Why am I not seeing my scenes? Okay, so if I go to the Eero, nope, that's not the one I want. All right, let's add another one really quickly. So I can add another placeholder camera, do the Osmo and do preset 3. And then for preset 3 here, I want to go, oh no, 3. And then I'll hit save. So I can go from the Eero to my keyboard straight to me. How cool is that? You get me? Again, keyboard, and then straight back to me. Why? Oh, the Eero one is supposed to go here, and there we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, your boy's all over the place right now. So yeah, I can get these pre-motions, hit save, go to keyboard, go to me. There you go. It's not it's something I'm definitely playing around with more, something I want to utilize in different live streams, but you just saw me doing it on the fly. Again, keyboard, Eero. You get me? And it's a little janky. I mean, there's times I feel like when I go from my face to the keyboard, it's a little smoother versus when I go straight to the Eero. But yeah, this is pretty powerful. But yeah, this is one of the features that I love about this camera. Next being how easy it is to file transfer. So you saw that when I plugged in the USB-C wire, it asked webcam, and then above it was file form or file transfer. All you have to do is click file transfer at that moment, and then it literally becomes a SD card for you to search on your Mac or your PC, and then you can easily just transfer files that way. Also, it works when you, surprisingly, it works really well when you transfer files from your phone to the Osmo. The connection from the phone to the Osmo is pretty fast when it comes to transferring video files. And I'm talking about like 4K, like full quality video files. So yeah, I was really impressed by that. I think the other day we went to like a kids play center and I was recording video of my son, and literally I transferred like 4 or 5 4K files, maybe like 2 minutes long each file, in like, I don't know, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes sounds long, but I don't think it was that long. But it was pretty painless, I would say. And then those files were easily seen on my Photos app as well. And then I came home and they were on my computer because they went through the cloud. So it's pretty convenient, I will say, transferring things. So yeah, let's get into things that I don't like so much about the Osmo Pocket. Those being the accessories that it comes with. So when it comes to the accessories, I am not a big fan of the accessories that come with the Osmo Pocket, particular being the small little USB thing right here. I feel like it's super hollow. It's just, it's not the best thing in the world. It's very, I don't know, like this feels, the Pocket itself feels way more substantial in the hand, and this feels like an afterthought. And ideally, I would love for this to already be built in. Like, I don't know why they didn't just take this USB-C, throw it out the back, like either right above the logo there, and then just have the quarter mount down there. And then, you know, go a step ahead of it and like, you know, build the tripod into the base of the Osmo. I mean, they are doing that with the Osmo Mobile now. Um, who else is doing it? I believe Insta360 Flow is also doing it, where like it's built in and they're just like these rods that extend and then they go out and then they allow you to sit down. And then when you're done, you pinch them together and you push it back in. So yeah, that's something that I definitely wish they did. Another thing I don't like is the case that came with it. I winded up going with the Amaze Gear because this case, it's fully unprotected on this side, as you can see. And there were times where it was in my bag and like it's not flush. And when it's not flush, you can rotate this. And there were times often where I came into my bag and the lens was just out and exposed. And I don't want my investment to be exposed like that. I do like the thought about them, you know, including the ND filters in there. I think that is sick. But yeah, otherwise than that, it's just very heavy. This rubber texture catches every time you put it in your pocket, and it just feels a lot heavier than I want it to. Like I said, most times I'm rocking this without this. I just have this in my pocket with the Amaze ear case here. So I just plop this in, boom, and this is usually how I rock this. And this compared to this, it's pretty night and day difference in terms of like thickness and just the presence in your pocket. Um, but yeah, and I like the Amazier because it does give me the ability to carry one ND filter. And then usually I just have these two pieces always together in my bag just in case I know I'm going to be doing some live streaming. I just plop this. I have a USB-C wire in my bag at all times, and then I just park this in front of my laptop or to the side of my laptop, and I do a whole webcam situation. But yeah, this actually gets me into my next gripe, which is I hate the ND filters. Like, I love the fact that we're able to do them. I like the fact that they're magnets, but getting them on and off the Osmo Pocket it's hard, especially getting them off. Like, getting them on is pretty easy, you just line it up, but getting this off of here is a pain in the butt. Like, that ridge is nowhere near enough, and usually I wind up often dropping these things. Like, I'm afraid to like take it and put force against it, but I already nicked my glass here. I don't know if we can see that. Let's see if we can. But yeah, see that little dot right there? I technically nicked my glass and cracked it the other day when we went to SeaWorld. So yeah, I just dropped it. I told everybody to stay still because I had to find it. Um, I found it, and at first I didn't see the crack, but then when I got home, I noticed the crack, and now I'm starting to notice some vignetting when I'm like maxing out the VND and I'm outside in the sun. So yeah, I'll report back to you whether I like them. I don't know. I may potentially opt out for fixed NDs so that I don't get that vignetting, but yeah, I'll get back to you on that, and hopefully I'll do another video on that. But yeah, we went over all this, so let's get back into another gripe. Another gripe I don't like is the limited rotations here. So oftentimes I am using this and I get to the limit and it just gives me like a sign of just like, this is like too much. Like, I wish the limit was like along the side rather than like, I should be able to go further to my left here. And it's like, I can go to my right all the way to the left, but like, it's not a full 360 degrees of rotation here. Same thing with all the other accessories. And I understand that they need this to lock, but I don't know, maybe there's like more of a way for this to like have little like locks that you can put up here and latches or something like that. I mean, I don't know, like put it in position and then you physically lock it. But I think I would love to ideally have this full 360 rotating so that I could set it up in the middle of like a shoot. I shoot podcasts professionally and like have it follow me around the room as I set up a shoot and set up camera and all the things. Like, that's the type of BTS I want to be recording with this. For now, how I get around that is I do the the motion lapses when I go from point A to point B, and like I make sure that the camera is positioned where I can get to all the points of where I'm going to be during a time lapse. But yeah, just a little nitpick that I have there. The next being the giant UI alerts that you get on screen. So when you do rotate the camera and you come back, these giant alerts pop in and they're so annoying. They're very annoying and they stick around for like a long period of time. Honestly, I wish there was a better solution for this. But yeah, that's again me being super nitpicky. And again, the last one being very nitpicky is I wish there was an easier way to change settings on this. The reason why, I loved having my A7C is because there were key commands and custom keys of which I can turn on, like you can assign these keys to do whatever you want, and there's a lot of buttons to kind of play with and really customize it the way you want. And I think for the future I would love them to have at least like two more buttons on here that I could customize. Like with these two buttons, they are like multi-function, multi-use. Like I think the knob here, you click it twice to like recenter, you click it 3 times to rotate, if you press and hold, it locks its position. And then with the record button, it has the record, but if you press and hold the record button, it winds up deleting the file that you're actively recording. So yeah, there's only so much that you can do with those, and everything is pretty much done through this tiny screen. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot to like do here. Like everything, like there's a lot to memorize here. And I wish if there was just like a short key where I could like swap through different presets, modes, my custom setups, that would be great. But yeah, just me being a little picky on that. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it with, everything in regards to this Osmo Pocket and my review of it. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe. Again, my name is Chris. I'm going to change the @ handle of this lower third at some point here. But yeah, I'm also the founder and owner of a live studio. So yeah, if you guys are interested in creating content like this or consulting and learning how to use Ecamm and the software I use to produce the live streams, please go to bookalivestudio.com and book a discovery call. And yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in another video.